Good morning, Vanlifers. Live from our office, home, car, hot coffee. So today I'm using the computer to go live. Oh, that's our dog. What's up, Ziggy? I'm using the computers and Hangout in order to do the streaming, just because from the tablet it's not easy to see any comments or things. So I will try this one. So we are in Praia de São Rafael. So yesterday we moved from, I will talk about him today. So we move where I first to another one. It's called Praia de Arifes. So it seems like a really nice kind of wild parking, but when we arrived there, they were at least like 20, 25 RVs right at the beach, on the beach. So we don't like so much to be surrounded by many people. We were just looking for a place where just to focus on our things, and we just moved a couple kilometers. We found another parking. Maybe it's not that picturesque in the picture, but we were alone during the night, and we love this place. So let me drink a bit of coffee. Today I would like to tell you first how we got Ziggy Stardog. So I think was the 27 or 28, I can check here, of January 28. We were in Morocco, in Tarazout. It's a well-known place for surfers. On the main road, it was dark outside, probably like 9 o'clock in the evening, 25 degrees Celsius outside. So the side door was open. We were just finished eating or almost ready to go to bed. And we heard a lot of stray dogs kind of fighting, chasing, whatever. And Ziggy, he just jumped into the van. So we didn't know what to do. We didn't know the dog. We didn't know if it was a bad dog, a good dog. So I try with good manners to take him out, but it was just sitting there in the corner of the van. He doesn't want to go out anywhere. And just a second, I want to check why this is not working. So I try to take him out, but he really didn't want to come out. So we decide, well, let's leave him for the night. He was kind of scared, probably was chased by other dogs. During the night was funny because he just lay down under our bed on the floor, and I think we checked several times if he was alive, because we can't hear any sound from him, even breathing, and he was alive. So the day after we did the first test, the kind of Vanlife test, so that if the dog will be okay to travel in the van. So from Tarazout, we found a vet in Agadir. And Agadir, I think it's like 20, maybe 25 kilometers from Tarazout. So we drove, and the dog was fine. Didn't say a word. We just get straight to the vet. And so the vet checked Ziggy. He didn't have any tattoo, didn't have any microchip. So that means that the dog was from Morocco, because it's impossible to get in Morocco without tattoo or a chip from abroad. Uh, so what we did, we cleaned the dog. So we did the toilet, as we call, um, and then we first have to do the blood test for anti-rabies. So it was because Morocco is a country that has a potential something for rabies, so it's like a red country. So it was kind of expensive. I think it was around €180, and we have to wait because they don't have any lab, like a blood test lab in Morocco, so they have to send it in France, and we have to wait, I think was 3 weeks to get the result back. So by the law, if you find a dog in Morocco or any other country that it's has a signed as marked as a red country for dogs, this is the procedure. So going through the blood test, and by the law, you should stay from 3 to 6 months. I mean, the dog has to stay from 3 to 6 months in that country. We didn't, because we were almost ready to go after 3 months in Morocco. So we cross with the ferry, we got to Spain, nobody checked, we even didn't see that we have a dog. And then we continue travel until we get to Italy, where I got his passport. So that's a mandatory document that you need if you want to travel with your dog, where you have some notes. You can put also a picture, Ziggy Stardog, and then you have all the vaccine and anti-rabies shots and all these kind of things. So this is a mandatory document that you need for your dog, as well as we will go in Ireland and UK. It's a little bit different there. What you need to do, not more than 5 days before you arrive in UK or Ireland, and I'm not talking of Republic of Ireland, I'm talking about Ireland, and not 24 hour less. You should go to a vet and do the worms thing. Could be a shot or tablets, I think, and the vet will give you a kind of certificate of good health. So with this document and the passport, you will be allowed to get to these to UK actually. So that's the only thing. Then we don't know for other country outside the European community. I don't know if changed, but before we did the anti-rabies once a year. Now we did recently, just a couple weeks ago here in Portugal, and we got the anti-rabies that will be valid for 3 years. So that's what they put. So that's even good. And we're thinking there's also 3 other vaccine that it's kind of advised to give to the dog. They're not expensive. We didn't do them right now. Probably we will do before to leave Portugal. I just don't like so much to give too much stuff to the dog. I mean, it's healthy, is right. So, well, this is the practical stuff about traveling with the dog. Then it changed. Yeah, it changed the way we travel, because maybe before we can park in Berlin, in big cities, and there's no problem because we didn't have a dog. Now I think that every time that we look for parking, there's a beautiful sun outside. Oh, you can see that's the sun. Oh, it's better. So when we park and we find a spot where to park, we always try to look for a place where Ziggy can just go out free. So not so many roads around, not so many cars moving. That's how we really like him to travel with us. So we don't want him to be forced to stay in the van. We want him to just explore. And usually what he do, like 5:30 in the morning, he scratch at the door. We open the door. He just go out to do his things. He comes back and he wants to go out again. Now, as you saw, it's in the back taking a nap. So this is the way that it changed our way of travel. And what else? I don't know. It's really nice for us to have a dog. We were thinking before to have a dog. Actually, in Istanbul, we had a cat for a week. We call him Jam, but it was pretty much impossible to have a cat with us. It was a male, and you know what happened with male, how they mark the territory, and just a little bit inside a van, it will be impossible to sleep in the van, and it will stink for years. Then we almost got a dog in Romania. We call this dog Marta. She was a female, and it was beginning of March, so that's why we call it. She used to come every day. We give some food, but we had the idea to take her with us, but she didn't jump into the van. We didn't want to force, and she wasn't a puppy, so sometimes it could be like stray dogs or better in the place where they live in their neighborhood. So with Ziggy, it was different. He adopted us. So he just decided that he wanted to jump into the van and to start traveling with us. Maybe his idea was, oh, yeah, tourist with a van, and maybe they have a big house somewhere in a nice place with a big garden. No, he's stuck with us in a van. But yeah, I think it's happy. And we still have some issue with him. So the main thing is that he really liked to stay behind there, and when we do the bed, he just like to be all over the bed. So every night we have to move him and make him comfortable as well. Usually what happened that he stay like 5 minutes with us, and then it just go down. We have a carpet on the floor, so he found his space down here. So this is pretty much about traveling with a dog, and I think that it just makes us happy. We love him, and I'm pretty sure that we have the same love back. We really like to spend time with Ziggy, to take walks, and to have him, just going free around without any restrictions. And every time, as I told, we try to find some good place, and it's really nice to see him enjoy life as we do. So that's it for today. Sun is out, coffee is still hot. We're gonna move again today, but we're typical slow travel, so probably just 20 kilometers away from here. I'm not sure I can see from Hangouts that I see how many viewers are online. There's a chat, but I didn't saw any message, so probably there's some technical difficulties that I have to sort out in order to see any message that you might write. Sorry for that. I will try to find a solution for tomorrow. And yeah, we choose already another place that it's about 25 kilometers from here. Today, we will start officially to work on our coffee table book. We have so a bag full of memorabilia that we have to go through and start to organize things. So it's Saturday. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Just be outside. Don't stay home. If it's a nice day, just go out and enjoy the day. Even if it's rainy, doesn't matter. It's always kind of nice to be outside and have fun. That's it. See you tomorrow. Happy life. Bye.